When you're just starting with React, it's so easy to get caught up chasing the big features, hooks, components, props, the whole buffet. But honestly, the tiny habits you build early on, those are the ones that make your code feel clean, simple, and way easier to read. So let me walk you through 3 small tricks that instantly level up your React writing without making your brain sweat. First one's about conditional rendering. Beginners usually overthink this stuff, especially when they see something like this. Here, we have a condition that uses a ternary operator. And what's happening is pretty simple. If you didn't know, a ternary operator is basically a shorter version of an if-else statement. So instead of writing a full if block, we can handle both cases right inside our JSX. If is logged in is true, React will render the dashboard component. But if it's false, it'll render login instead. It's clean, compact, and perfect for quick conditional rendering when you only have 2 possible outcomes, like deciding whether to show the main app or the login screen. That's fine, but if you only need to show one component conditionally, you can simplify it. Here's what's happening. If is logged in is true, React renders dashboard. If it's false, React ignores it and renders nothing. This shorthand is perfect for simple cases, like showing a message, button, or banner only when a condition is true. For example, React checks if the cart length is greater than 0, and if it is, it shows the checkout button. But if it's not, React just ignores it and renders nothing. It's short, it's clean, and it keeps your JSX super easy to read with no extra if statements or ternary logic needed. And that's the nice thing about these conditional shortcuts. They keep your JSX minimal and focused on what actually matters. And speaking of what really matters, what if you could instantly test your entire app too? That's where TestSprite comes in. With all the vibe-coded apps right now, it's easy to forget about testing and security. You build fast, things look good, and you just hope nothing breaks. That's exactly the problem TestSprite solves. It watches your app as you code, catches issues early, and even suggests fixes, all without you writing a single test file. It plugs into your editor through MCP, so it works smoothly with Cursor, Tray, Claude Code, and VS Code. To show you how it feels in action, imagine we're testing that React inventory system we built. We say, can you test this project using TestSprite? It reads the entire project, and then it opens a clean setup tab where we choose whether we're testing the front end or back end, set our port, and drop in our PRD, the project requirements document. After that, it uses the MCP server we linked and starts generating tests automatically. When the run finishes, it gives us the full breakdown. And the best part is hopping over to the TestSprite site to see each test with visual playback, so you can literally watch where things broke. Pretty awesome, right? Setup takes under 2 minutes. All you need is Node.js 22 or higher, a free TestSprite account, and an API key from your dashboard. Once it's in, it feels like having a built-in QA teammate that never sleeps. And if you want to try it, new users get 1 free month on the starter plan. Perfect for seeing how much faster and cleaner your workflow becomes when testing happens in the background automatically. Check out TestSprite.com. The link's in the description. Give it a try and see the difference for yourself. Now, back to the video. But speaking of keeping things clean, there's another common mistake beginners make, wrapping everything inside unnecessary div tags. Sometimes we wrap everything inside a div, even when we don't need it. This can lead to unnecessary nesting in the DOM. Instead, use React fragments. It looks simple, but it keeps your markup cleaner, especially when you have lists or nested components. Fragments don't render extra HTML elements. They're invisible wrappers. So next time you're tempted to add a div just because, use a fragment instead. And speaking of keeping things invisible, sometimes your component gets missing or undefined props, and without default values, your UI can break. If the name prop is missing, React will literally show hello undefined. To fix that, you just give it a default value. And now, even if the prop isn't passed, it still works fine. You'll see hello guest instead. Default values make your components safer and way more predictable. So remember, use conditional rendering shortcuts to keep your logic clean. Use fragments so you're not throwing in unnecessary divs, and always set default props or values to make your components more reliable. And if you want the full snippets, everything's sitting right there, and the code slides is linked in the description. And yeah, if you've ever wanted to make code tutorials the way we do, CodeSlides is literally the tool we built for that. Go check it out. It makes the whole process so much easier. And here's the exciting part. Our full React course is coming soon. We drop new React tips every week, so make sure to subscribe and stick around. That's all for now, Novas. Thanks for watching.